up, everybody? It's your girl Ericka from the Classy Climb blog, coming to you from the Mastermind Retreat House. I've just reached over and grabbed Teri, and so Teri has an awesome shirt on. It says what? That's what it says.
Make money move.
She makes
money move.
Love it, love it. So she doing her own dance off. Something I wanted to bring to you guys that I think is important. Teri just popped up and showed up here today. Teri actually made a money move. We were like, yeah, we have extra space in this huge house. Do you want to come? And decided within what, 24 hours or less?
Yeah, like,
probably 8 hours.
Right, it's like 4 hours. I bought the ticket at 10 p.m. My flight left at 6 a.m. I had to leave the house at 4 a.m.
See, she was packing and ready. I wasn't even packing and ready, and I knew about this weeks in advance, right? What I'm trying to get to this whole video we're doing right now is that's the point. That's the point of us starting our businesses, is having choice, flexibility, hang out with friends when we want, you know, make plans for the year. And I think as people see, like, I just want to quit my job, but it's bigger than that. It's greater than that, right?
Yeah.
Some of the reasons you made trade and travel, like explain, because you, like, look, there's about 10,000 new subscribers to the channel, so let's break it down who Teri is. And Teri, for what, 9 years, or how many years was you a principal?
Oh, I was a principal for about 2 years, but I was in the education realm for 10 years.
Okay, and so you started trading originally around
2010, so 9 years ago.
9 years ago.
So at the same time that I was pursuing this career in education, like, it doesn't pay you very much.
Yeah.
So I had to come up with some additional income, and I did that through investing.
Right.
Both stock market and real estate.
Okay, so you were in Chicago, right? Chicago is not cheap. But when you put together travel and trade, what are some of the things you thought? You're like, I gotta get out of here, I gotta go. What do you?
So the biggest thing for me was, there was a couple times where I asked my boss for vacation time and he said no. And just the fact that he could veto my vacation was just too much for me. Like, no one should have control over my time like that.
Right.
And then he was saying stupid stuff like, we just need you to babysit the building. There are no kids here. Why? Y'all can tell I'm a rebel. I had like 15 reasons why he should let me go on vacation, and he was like, no. There was actually, can you believe this? There was a time where I wanted to go take a class to learn more about investing, and I had like 4 bosses. One of the bosses pulled me to the side and was like, Teri, do you know that if you go and take that class, they will fire you? So you have to decide whether you want to go build and develop yourself or stay in this role. And when someone can control your self-development and doesn't see that as an added benefit or added value, that was when I said, no, I've got to do something different.
That's so crazy.
I've got to do something different. I'm more valuable than that. My time is more valuable than that. And nobody should be able to control or try to hold me down. So that's when I decided I need to start trading full-time and traveling.
You know, who knows how many people he told that to, though? No, they could. And I always say this all the time. I go, you're not the first person this person crushed a dream for. You're not. And I tell people all the time, when you're at work and someone's too comfortable telling you no or turning down your travel, they've done this before to hundreds of people.
Yeah.
And what makes you different is the choices.
And you know what? You're so right, because there was another teacher who had asked for vacation time. It was for her birthday. And he said no. She couldn't take the day off because but there's parts of your life that you should be able to just enjoy. And when somebody else can control it like that, you got to make a different choice.
And you never know. We don't know his reasons why, but at the end of the day, he may have been told, you letting everybody just go off whatever they want. So now he is scared of his job, and it's a ripple effect. And that's my whole thing. I don't like that someone's controlling something over me that I don't even know. Like, at least give me a reason why, a good reason. Like,
it can't be babysitting the building. That's not it.
Call a janitor and pay him extra that week.
We can lock the door. We have keys.
Yes.
And we have security cameras. I could watch it from my phone.
It was just a no. He wanted to say no. And so I always frame it as, don't say, well, everybody just want to quit my job. You gotta have a system in place. And I've learned, because I'm very hard-headed, like, you have to have systems. You have to make it make sense, because if in the end you just create yourself a job and no one else can come work for you.
Yeah.
So I'm always like, I want you to be able to freely leave your job in a way that makes sense. But that's just a perfect example of where someone's telling you no for no reason. It's just gonna drive you crazy.
And I don't want people, I don't want to leave this like on a negative note, like, oh man.
Oh, we got more time. We got more time. We're going to wing it back up. We're going to wing it back up.
The big thing for me though is that I needed freedom to control my own schedule. And that's what I have now, being able to trade full time and make money with my money. Like I can come up and come on a trip with you guys. I can buy a flight last minute and say, I'm there. If anything happens, I'm coming. That's, you know, it's that impromptu
we can go overseas.
Yeah, that's what we do this for. Like that's why we're building businesses. That's why we're investing.
Yeah.
So
and making it so it's free enough for us to travel with it. Right, the laptop, like, you know, people make jokes of the laptop lifestyle, but it's true. It's like, if you can do a system from your laptop, why can't you take that laptop with you?
Exactly, and your cell phone. Like, you got the book, the
smartphone there. Listen, you know, when I was on my phone, people were saying, I just can't. I'm like, your phone is so powerful. It's literally a computer in your hand, if you got the right phone, of course. And it's unlimited. All these apps, instead of playing games all day, you literally can have on your phone apps that help you buy real estate, people wholesale, people trade stocks, people do all kind of stuff from their phone.
Yeah. And
so for me, that was that prompted me to write the book, but also prompted me as I'm sitting there like, you know, think about all the people who do Uber and Lyft. Their phones making them money. Their phones can also help them invest their money.
Exactly.
So that's on the one end on that. Now, classes just started because you came on the show a little bit ago. We didn't even let you take over one whole show by yourself, right?
Hey,
and
I did not destroy your channel.
You didn't. The channel survived, y'all.
People were
did a
still
whole live.
Yeah.
And so classes just started for you.
Yes,
they did. And so, can people still join, or is it too late, or?
They can. So we just had our first class on Monday, and so there's two courses. There's like the intro course for all the novice, new investors that are like, I don't know how to start.
Right.
So that one was Monday, and there were a ton of people on the call.
Yeah.
Like I was
very proud of y'all. Very proud of y'all.
Yes, I'm so excited that people want to learn. Like it just takes getting started. Once you know how to open your brokerage account, place good trades, pick good companies, then you can go from there. But you need to know how to start. So that first class we had over 75 people on the call. It was great. Then on Tuesday we have our more advanced traders. So they've gone through my system. Now they're trying to up their game. So okay, Teri, I have a trading plan. How do I make sure that I have discipline? How do I make sure that I'm getting in at the right price? Like then we can actually go more into depth. It's a smaller group of students. So I had that on Tuesday. But yeah, we just started, so it's not too late to join.
Not too late, y'all. Each one teach one. So I think what's really important here, and I think my camera might die. I just flipped up. So we're gonna squeeze it in. Listen, the most important thing is getting systems in place, learning, and being able to start so that you have the flexibility to leave when you want.
Right.
And meet up with your friends when you want. It ain't gonna always be this way. I went to this conference, this guy was saying his whole life changed when he was able to schedule a major picnic, like at his house, barbecue, once a month. And he invited friends of him who could make it. And it became like this big thing because he had this huge yard.
Yeah.
And that's, to me, I know people say, well, Ericka, what's that about? But how many people are like, oh man, I don't have any time. It's Friday.
Right.
I gotta cut my grass. I gotta do all this stuff. I don't have any time.
Being able to keep up with family, like that's what nourishes you. Like that's that joy.
Because everybody's like, I'm making money for my kids. But are you being able to spend that time with your kids?
Do your kids know who you are? Do they see you?
I have a friend who literally said he finally got to learn who his father was by the time he was 8 because his dad was working so many jobs. And I'm like, on one hand, I'm like, good for your dad working so hard to make sure your family are okay, but gosh.
See, that's what inspires me. I want to free up that father's time. Instead of having 3 different jobs and being on day shift and night shift, let's have that money make money for you, and then you can free up that time. That's what inspires me to teach investing and do this.
I think that's important. So look, if you want to impromptu travel, you want to learn more, definitely check out Teri's links below. And Teri will be back on the channel some more in the upcoming weeks and times, so you guys can get to ask her all the questions and stuff you think of. Because Teri, you went to, while we got some time, what were the 9 places you went again while you traveled?
Korea, Thailand, Vietnam, Australia, Fiji, Israel, Greece, Italy, and I feel like I'm missing some. There's more.
She was traveling, y'all, and the whole time you're still trading from your phone or your laptop?
Yeah, still trading from my phone on the beach making money. It was great.
I love it. She actually did it, you guys. What are some places you have this year you're thinking of traveling to?
Really want to get to South Africa. Gotta go visit my family in Nigeria. And I guess it's Africa centric because I want to do Egypt too. And see the pyramids.
There's cousin Nita wants to go see Egypt, so
Really?
we might be able to get a group.
Hey, I do.
Questions?
Literally, I'll come. If y'all are somewhere, I will come.
So, but that's really the true freedom in it. Like, you get to hang out with people you want to and not who you have to. Like, there's one person, like, he quit his job just because the people's energy at his job.
And that's so common. You just need that FU money. If anything were to go wrong, I can leave and say peace and go.
Yeah, I'm not stuck in Texas. I'm not stuck in North Carolina. I can have apartments and condos in different cities and states, stuff like that. But we'll converse some more on this, you guys. So look, if you haven't, Ericka Williams from the Classic Climb blog, author of Smartphone Millionaire book. We will talk more with Teri, with how to invest with Teri on here. And Teri, where can they find you online?
On Instagram is the best place at I'm an Investor. On Facebook at Invest with Teri. And my website, investwithteri.com.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you later.